What's going on, YouTube? How's everybody doing tonight? Just hanging out? All right, let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's see if my guildies save me battles for guild. They have. Interesting. All right, let's see. What are we doing? We got Dr. Dibs. Is he in relation to our other friend there? I don't think so. Well, since he's a doctor, we're gonna attack him. I don't know how this will end up, but we'll see. I think I probably should have switched out my teams in terms of healer and stuff like that. Hey Vaughn, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while, actually. Let me change something here. Alright, we're just gonna attack this team. When I see a doctor, I have to attack them. It's my little thing. By the way, I put Frank's hot sauce in everything I eat. And they're not sponsoring me. I don't have sponsorship. I just love Frank's hot sauce. Wow, that beaner is super fast, man. What is she on, like steroids? Well, I think my... Oh, Jesus, what is that? That's just like one-shot kill, man. Alright, Dr. Dibs. Kicking my ass. These guys are like so fast. Alright, here we go. Oh man, they have really good gear too. If you guys wanted to see Platinum Slaughter, this is it, guys. I probably should get... I don't... See, the thing is, you don't even get to see their gear. They're just so fast. Let's see what gear they have. I bet you they're a whale. I think their silence probably maxed. Because, man, they were speeding through the room. Oh, no. They're just naturally fast. This person's not even super geared. Well, somebody really liked this hat, too. I don't get to click on it. That's weird. They don't have speed boost, but how come they're all so fast? I think the way to beat this team is you just go anti-slash. But that's hard to do. Alright, whatever. I don't really care. My guild just pretty much whoops ass. You been farming the trials? Nah. Sort of. It's really not that. Like, here's how I look at it. Like, I did a pretty solid job in terms of advancement. But then I realized you don't get that many medals, right? You have to keep farming using energy. So if you use energy, then it's actually pretty easy. The boss fights just kind of gives you more points, right? Your goal apparently is to try to reach those thresholds. And once you reach the thresholds, they give you more medals. But to be honest, there's no real need for a +5 ribbon. So I don't think I'm gonna be like going crazy on it or anything. So they want me to do Kieran or Serpent. I'm gonna do Kieran because I think we voted on Kieran. I'm out of those things. So what about you? Have you been farming the trial? It's actually not very hard, right? It's not very hard. Like actually last night I did the hard boss, and since I don't have the right units for it, I had to use 3 tries to beat it, unfortunately. And sadly enough, when I beat it, I forgot about getting the chaining. Like, I was able to get +6, +7 chains, no problem. But for some odd reason, I didn't do the stupid ass +4 chain at the end, so I never got the rewards. So now I gotta go back and do it again. Ribbon is nice. How you doing, Lex? Haven't seen you in a long time, man. Not hard, but just time consuming. It really is. It's not like Here's the thing, right? Raid is obnoxious for me anyways because of the triggering over and over, and then I have to find people in the multi-room. It gets really hard and really obnoxious in that sense, especially towards the end of the raid. But with this, you could just do it by yourself, take your time, fight the boss when you have a time to sit down, right? You just use all your tickets. So for me, it's very casual sort of feeling. And I was discussing it with my guildmates. Many of them are like min-maxers. And one of the things we discussed was you don't really need to min-max the ribbon, more or less. You don't need to get a +5. It's actually better to get 2 +4s because then 2 of your units can equip 2 +4 ribbons, right? Because the slow and the stop, is this slow and stop? I'm pretty sure it's slow and stop. They go up in accordance to when you level up the item, not accordance to the pluses. So if you sacrifice +5 evasion at a +4 over a extra 5 evasion of a +5, then idealistically it's better to have 2 equipment of +4 ribbons than to have 1 +5 ribbon, right? So I think it's better actually to go for 2 +4 ribbons. You can go for +3s as well, right? The evasion, it's nice, but at the same time, if it doesn't stack, for example, if it doesn't stack amongst your equipment, then there's no reason to have the ribbon in stacking with something else like an armor, right? Even then, when it stacks, it only gives you 50% on your next highest stat. Your number 1 stat will give you, or the highest number stat will give you 100%. And then the stat that comes in second will only get you, I believe, 50%, if I'm remembering this correctly. So then technically speaking, a +5 ribbon will still only give you +4. So idealistically, you're losing what? Like, you're losing 7 evasion if you equip the ribbon and let's say the mithril armor. Is that great? I don't know. And honestly, there's only one unit that can do both. Actually, no, you can't even do both because Shadowlings can't equip heavy armor, right? There is no dodge armor. And Shadowlings cannot equip heavy armor. So there is currently no dodge armor. So therefore, she can only equip the ribbon and or another ribbon. So then your stacking of ribbon doesn't make sense, right? So there you go. So it's not really worthwhile if you're speaking in terms of min-maxing. If you're not speaking in terms of min-maxing, then just get whatever you feel like getting. Like for me, like here, I'll show you what I've done so far. I've been pretty lax actually about this. I still have 115. I only done the normal boss. And then hard, I haven't even attempted. So for my understanding is, hard kind of sucks in terms of farming. Ideally, when you get to the last 2 quests, you just use the skip tickets. And according to Reddit, now I don't know if this is true or not, this is what I heard. Normal 5 is actually the best in terms of farming for tickets, from what I've been told. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. And skipping only gives you 1 ticket, I think. So ideally, you want to actually just fight in here to try to get a lot of tickets. And then you use the tickets for the boss fights. I've done the normal. I killed the normal. And I think I'm only going to farm normal because I don't think this account can defeat hard. Actually, let me think about it. Let me see. Let's check it out, actually. Dark Slash Attack, I have her. I don't have her build. And even like Stern does really good damage when he's like, on my Spinner's account, he's level 55 and he does pretty good damage, surprisingly. And I don't have Super Stern, so I don't think this team is cutting it. You know what I mean? Like I have a Time Stopper slasher, maybe slasher here. I can push him to be 99, so that's like 3 slashers plus the thing. And then have 1 unit running around killing all the other mobs. Look, bottom line is what we get. We get extra ribbon recipes, which in and itself, if you don't care about getting a +5, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, right? All it is you just have to grind it out. And then the other thing is you get 1 rainbow fragment of thoughts. You know, at this point it's big whoopity whoop whoop. Let me show you how much I have. I have 29. So Is one more gonna like put me over the top in advancement of the game? Probably not. But am I gonna try to get it? I mean, don't we get 2 weeks to do this, right? So maybe next week, depending on what news comes around on Monday. I have 29, so you can steal time. Yeah, you can steal time. Evasion is nice until you need Lucia or Frederick. Yes, I agree. And don't forget Holy, right, Raph? Holy just straight up fucks you up. Yeah, I think that's you. I think you're right. Second, it's hard 3 or hard 5 or normal. I think hard 5 you just skip tickets, right? You skip because you only do it 3 times per day. So I'm not look. I'm not stressed about it. The ribbon is nice. I can already craft ribbons. But that being said, this is a great opportunity to gain a ton of those materials, though. Let's see if I can craft the ribbon. Wait a second. Are you telling me I don't have any ribbons yet? Oh yeah, I don't have any ribbons. Wait, I don't have any ribbons. That can't be right. Am I missing something here? I'm pretty sure I have ribbons. I guess I've been so lazy. I don't even have the ribbons. Yep. 5 times. So I do have Sortilege. I have 166 of these bad boys. And this is kind of the same thing, right? You can get maximum evasion out of it if you get a +5, which I'll probably do 1, but I don't think I have enough of these things to make a +5. I think +2 is good enough. You make 2 +2s, 1 for spirit and 1 for defense. And +2 should be sufficient. You get, I think, 2 evasions. And here's the thing. Are you really going to be equipping this on your evasion like units? Probably not, right? You're probably going to be slapping these bad boys on your non-evasion units. So the evasion, so to speak, is kind of redundant. And a +5 only gives you more evasion. It doesn't give you extra blind resistance. Blind resistance is when you get it to +5 stars, awakening 5, and then you get 30 resistance for blind. And so far, blind isn't a humongous crucial thing in this game. So again, I think I'm just gonna crap a couple of +2s. That's weird. I don't have any ribbons. Let's go spend some cash, guys. Let's go spend some cash. I put that bad boy in my Monster Smith. Me too. I put the Sortilege. But since we have tons of medals, let's do it on stream, right? Why not, right? That's what stream's all about, spending. How many box now? Hi, Imel Kanda. How you doing? I don't think we've met. What does that mean? How many box now? How many box now? Can you explain that? Renato, how you doing? Lots of mages with hole now. So again, I think you guys are speaking lingo that I'm completely lost on. Lots of mages with hole now. Can you explain that to me as well, please? I have a bunch of medals. Did I not? Wait a second. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I beat the normal boss. Oh, I haven't even... Oh my goodness. Hey folks, I haven't even fight the normal boss. You know what that means? Event summons box. Oh yeah, okay, you're right. Let's do some right now. How many boxes? I'm still on lineup 1, but on my spenders account, I'm on tier 2. And I think I already have enough recipes to craft maybe 1 or 2 +2s. So, okay, you said whole, so I was confused. Holy, all right, I get you. I think you meant holy. All right, I got you. All right, let's first of all, let's do some exchange of boxes. Wish me luck, folks. Here we go. This box is it's like seriously, it feels so nice to open up boxes, doesn't it? So this is what I was referring to. I'm very lacking in Joyful Heart. So this is a great opportunity for us to farm this. Look at that. I'm getting a good amount, but unfortunately it takes 50 to craft 1 UR item. And currently there's not many ways to get it. Alright, that's enough of that. I didn't get anything good actually. And by the way, I figured it out. Someone pointed out that you can hit this reset button, but you can't. See how this works? So the only way to hit the reset button is if you get this. Once you activate the main reward into your cache, then you can reset. You should try turning the boss into a chicken. Oh, you mean with Chicken Blade? Can you turn him into a toad? Can you turn him into a toad? Because if you can turn him to a toad, he's going to hit like nothing, and I don't think he can trigger his counter attack. It is possible to earn a large amount of points by using agility down. You wear Unleash, it can inflict blindness silence. Well, Sortilli J is actually very useful here, huh? And my Jewel Ring. I don't know. You can slow him only. So that means you cannot turn him into a toad, because I think that'll be broken if you turn him into a toad. And since you guys are all here to witness this, let's see how bad of a player I am in this game by attacking him with my... let's see here. This guy gives me a small bonus. I don't need to tank, right? There's no reason to tank since he does AoE. And I think this is only 3 chains. So only 3 chains only here, so I can get the chain here, and then I need another slasher attacking unit. I don't have one. You know what that means, guys? I gotta actually do my Gafgarion. Oh no, I don't have enough. Damn it, this game blows. I gotta go exchange it. I'm never gonna get a water unit, so I'm not worried too much about it. Let's see here. 80 there. Boom, done. Gafgarion is definitely worth it. I have Ziza, but Ziza is good for steal time. Use Snipe Dagger with Ziza. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's try that too. But I need to get him to max level anyways. He's really good. And he doesn't even need to be high level. I think he should be fine at level 81, to be all honesty. Oh man, this is so pathetic, guys. Look at this. Clearly I ignored him. But here's the great news. I can really do this really quickly. It'll be quick, I promise. Today is light day, isn't it? Oh great, I don't even have a fist. I think that's good enough. You know what? I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. Nah man, I got this boy ignored. Oh well, I'll fix him. Let's try the Snipe Dagger. I have her build, I think. Because normal is fairly easy, so I'm not really too worried about it. I got the steal time. I just need to find Snipe Dagger. There we go. Snipe Dagger. I think I need to level it up a little bit though. As you guys can see, I'm pretty lucky. Cactors do not attack if you leave them alone. Yeah, but you do have to kill them all, don't you? You have to kill them all because you have to satisfy if you want to get the extra stuff. So ideally, you want to send one unit to go up there. Hi, Edison. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, Edison. You can steal time and Snipe Dagger. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to bring one unit, like a really fast unit. Do I have one of those? Somebody has a lot of movements. Maybe I saw someone use Steel Heart. Maybe I should try that. Like get Zazan to go up there and steal Heart, and then have him kill off. He is. Gafgarion is. And then have my Zazan go kill off those stupid Cactars. So why don't we try that? I didn't really want to do Trial of Reckoning on stream, but why not, since I'm here. So I just want to make sure, so you kill all units, you get 1 skip tickets. To be honest, is that really worth one skip tickets? I don't know. I guess it does save you a lot of time, right? Might as well go after it. No KO units. That shouldn't be too much of an issue in normal. Use items no more than 3 times. I don't really use this. Chaining should be easy. And then, of course, I have plenty of dark units. So, all right, let's set up my team. So this is definitely on the team. Definitely on the team. I don't think my Gefgarion is going to be useful at all. Should I try Whisper? Have you seen the Reddit use dragon job and use dragon reward to turn dragon to chicken? Yeah, someone told me that. So how does it work? How do I turn him into a chicken? Maybe I should go and read it. Just after kill dragon, kill characters. Wait, if you kill the dragon, doesn't the map finish? Are you saying that after I kill the dragon, the characters are still alive? So this is a setup. This is setup. Evasion, dark attack. I think I want to switch this to this. For more attack, and then have her. What do I need her for? Guess it doesn't really matter. That's anti-slash. Dragon skills. Spam dragon roar. So then should I have her turn into a dragoon? I can use Shadowlings as a dragoon, right? Let me turn this phone on. Let me try that. So wait, if I spam dragoons, dragon skills, well then why don't we do that? Here. She's a dragoon. I need a better spear for her. She just doesn't always land. If you kill the dragon, the battle ends. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you have to kill the cactuars before you kill the dragon. You need chicken blade too. Well, I'm not gonna go with that strategy right now, because if you guys already seen it, then there's no reason for me to do it. But I'm here just to try to get this quest done, so. I really feel like my guy is not well leveled. Traitor's Blade, Crushing Blow is not even leveled up. We're on stream, so we're just hanging out. Chicken Blade. I don't have Chicken Blade. Only Spellbladers have Chicken Blade. Well, Frebia has Chicken Blade. We're just gonna use Crushing Blow for now until I can get him leveled up to max. And then I'll come back and try the hard maybe. I don't know. You know, that's a problem is when you're trying to play 2 accounts is really obnoxious. I don't think I'm gonna go for it on this account, to be honest. It's not just this is. Although for the sake of YouTube though, I should, which is kind of sucks because then that's just a lot of extra work. But I think there's plenty of free-to-play players and they know that they can beat this content without any issues. So it doesn't really, I don't really need to show it off, you know? And by the way, if you get hit by the counter, the Knavish Mercenary, yes, you're right, Dario does have it. Knavish Mercenary is really, really good against the dragon. Because he hits the stupid dragon back and gains all the hit points, or lots of hit points back. So I'm gonna get it to 15. As you can clearly see, I've been ignoring this unit. Big mistake, right? I'm gonna finish him off, I think, probably like when I get the opportunity to do so. He also has Shadow Blade, which I really need access to. That's really nice too. But in the time being, I'm just gonna do what I can do. Attack up. Attack up is good. Raises confusion and charm. That's kind of nice, actually. I'll put this one for 15. You can strong team on first run, just kill all enemies, then the second run. You're right. That's a good idea, actually. But I think I did the entire thing in one run. Like on my spenders, I did the entire run on one run. Your goal is you should be sending one dude to run around to kill off those cactars. I think this is good enough, to be honest, though, because it's not very hard. Like, the normal is actually not very challenging. Anyone and everyone should be able to do it. It smells really good in my house because I'm cooking a pot roast right now. Okay, let's do it. I'm not gonna send this team. I don't need this. I really don't need this at all. So I'm gonna have Orlando run around and kill off. I'm gonna have Orlando run around and kill off those things. I'm gonna try this. I should be able to do. Should be able to do like 10K. If no, I don't know if I could do 10K with that. As you can see, I've been really slacking, man. Really slacking, guys. I'm really been slacking. I need the agility so he can move faster. I've been like slacking off so hard on this free-to-play account lately. Like, I really need to like just buckle down and get everything leveled up, get those equipment crafted. And frankly, I don't really honestly think that all of this is necessary for this. So let's give it a shot, even though I'm busting out 20 boss tickets. How's everybody doing tonight, though? Like, you guys gonna have a good weekend, right? You guys have things planned out? All right, let's see. I'm gonna go with the Cider of Faith, just to get some extra stuff. And probably don't ever need to do much here, just to build some more. Steal time doesn't get affected by the other stuff. I think the key is you just can't get next to the boss, right? Is it me or does the Hey, how you doing, Mario? You using normal? This is normal. So I'm just curious, like, I noticed with the bell, right, the revitalize, sometimes it doesn't trigger. Is it me or am I mistaken? Like, I'll activate it, but sometimes it doesn't show the animation on my unit, and therefore I'm not gaining the AP. Is that like a glitch or is that like intended? Oh man, that was a mistake, guys. Mistakes were made right there, guys. Mistakes were made. I realize I don't have any guys with accuracy. He's the only guy. I should bring the stupid thief over. Damn it. No, that's too close. Let's get away from him. You need 50 faith to show proc. Einheiser. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now I know, and no one's half the battle, man. And welcome to the stream. Well, shit, I didn't know that. That's what it is. So then, okay. You have to raise faith. I never knew that. Damn it. So basically 50 faith guarantees to revitalize. But if you don't have 50 faith, then you have a lower chance. You can still trigger it, then I assume, because I've done it before. You can see the animation and recovering HP. Well, then, that's good to know. Damn it, dude. I feel like a complete scrub because then again, I just got the bell. I never, looked up the information. Who would have thought something like that? That's very interesting design, though. All right, let's see, where is he at? So I think it's time to steal time his ass. Now I can do some combos. So I have these two guys to do the chain, so I could just do a quick chain. I will crush armor so I can do more damage. I probably should have bolted him though. Oh, I only do 5,000. That's not very much. And there it is. There's that obnoxious thing here. So I will need to kill the mage. And I'll bring home person over to... This should do it. This should do the chain. And now I can just concentrate on killing everything else. Mistakes were made though. I shouldn't have done that because now I don't have a chance to kill this guy one shot. Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. Where is he on the next list? See, right now would be not a good time to do it. I'm just gonna punch this dude in the face. Snipe dagger. That's good damage. I would do it. Don't kill me though. Okay, good. He didn't proc. I may kill this Cactuar, which is a bad idea because Orlando is not the right choice to do this. But he does one-shot him, so. I've seen those bells, and you may change position among links as to assess. I can refresh characters. Yeah, I think I should have done that because of to do that. But this is, generally speaking, this run isn't that hard per se, right? You just kind of get used to it first, and then if I wanted to try hard, then it's full-blown tactics. Yeah, because I've been using the bell lately because I just received it within the last few weeks. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So that's why I was like, wow, that's really interesting, So Shadowbind does tons of damage. Look at that damage. Okay, run away. And then I will crushing... Oh, I don't want to crushing blow. I'm just gonna melee him. Because I need to kill this thief with his Excalibur. But now Orlando can come back and fight these guys. So now it's time to steal time again. Because he's very close to reaching his turn again. I think Ziza is gonna die. So I can't allow that to happen. So I must move Ziza away and kill these other guys off. Power break? Nope. So it's time to kill these guys. I have to keep Ziza alive or else it's gonna be game over. Because if I fail, then I gotta do it all over again. Okay, she's still alive, so she's still good. She's still good. I have one more steal time. So that means I can afford to do a steal vision, am I right? So I will do a steal vision on him. How many steps I have? I have 30 actions left. I have good enough actions. So I'm done with the chaining. I just have to kill him, so he shouldn't be hard to kill at this point. Do I have Shadowbind? Yes, I do. Can I do this? No! Well, that failed, guys. I have failed. Thanks, Ben. Apparently everyone is helping me out with that formula. I just failed this mission, by the way. But I guess it's okay. I probably should have brought a healer. Like, I should have brought like someone to use magic. Now I'm all over the place on this match. I'm all over the damn place. No, this won't work because I didn't kill all the... No, actually, you could just do them at different times, right? Yeah. Because all I have to do is don't kill the dragon, create a game over, and then go back and kill the dragon. But ideally, your account should be strong enough to finish this entire run because you get 50 actions, right? So if your units are stronger than mine, which in the beginning of the stream, those who were here, they already saw that I have really been slacking in terms of my units. So it is what it is. Can I hit him? Oh, look at that. I love Shadow Lynx's weapon, by the way. The Paralyze is really nice. So this should be a guaranteed kill here. I'll just do a little bit more damage. Oh, mistakes were made again. Mistakes were made. Oh man, he killed my other guy. Alright, fair enough. I'm almost done with this. It looks like I have to use 2 runs. Mastery even, you don't have to do all in the same match. You don't have Stern. I have Stern, I have Mastery, I have all of them. So for the next run, when I get the dragon to almost dead, I should bring them all in for the extra points, right? But if your units are killed, doesn't it count? I don't know, how does that work? I guess we're gonna find out. Because I did the hard, and man, I suck, by the way. Thank you, Hazer. I appreciate the support, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna find out really quick because I'm pretty sure most of you guys have already done this in a full run. You don't need to do it all in one time. You're right. I think for maximum points, you want to ideally spread it out, right? So what I need to do is just bring as much of his hit points down. So the next time, I'll bring Mastery, my Stern, Shadow Lynx, and Mont. Bring them all in, and then just have damage killers just kill him. That does 5,000, but this does 6,000. So chaining right now isn't really a thing. Oh, wait a second. I have to chain the next time though, don't I? Okay. Yeah, I gotta be careful then. So now I can just let him kill me or just run the turns out. Just run away. I can just run away, right? Just run the turns out. Because I still need to, so everything counts when you, does the chain doesn't count. Oh God, that was a mistake. All right, then he wants me to do more damage to him. Oh, you bastard. Shadow Blade you then. All right. The stupid ass dragon. You can live the next round. So after you clean all those missions, you can go just for the boss. Okay. Like no KO next round. Yeah, I need to do the no KO because I know you lose a lot of points. You do tons of point loss. And I need to bring everybody in for up to almost 2x, correct? I need to prevent him from getting that other crystal. If he gets that crystal, I'm gonna have to do a work all over again. Oh, never mind, he paralyzed me. Alright, I'm gonna have to go get the crystal. I did this already on hard, and it was a pain. Like I couldn't. It's very hard to not die in hard. I realized. I need to go back and watch some of those people's videos again. So he'll be in there for killing. He won't. Let's go with. I wish I had Venera. Venera would be really nice. I'll switch her out to Stern. I don't have. Excuse me. I don't have Super Stern. I wish I did. Actually, I lied. I do have Super Stern, by the way. I can show you guys. But it's unfortunately. So I was gonna create this brand new content, right? Like a lot of people do after you play the game for a while. And then I was lucky enough to get some nice units on that account. So technically speaking, I don't need him. I will go for Mashri. Does she give large boost? You can't tank with Auguries. You can't tank. Yeah, maybe I should use. I know I did use Auguries. I think I did. I don't remember now. But again, it's very hard for me to beat it all in one time. I need to enhance her a little bit. Technically speaking, I don't, because she can just stand in the far corner. But this is a unit that I do want to level up eventually. I do enjoy her a lot, so. Venera, it would be so nice to have. Here's one thing I learned about this game. Every content they bring out, I'm one step behind in terms of units that I own. And as soon as that content leaves us, I work on those units. I'm never fully prepared for an event. It's really frustrating, to be honest. Oh no, her TMR is really nice. It's really, really nice. So I have 1, 2, 3 damagers. That should be enough to kill the dragon. Since I have no one else to worry about, Mashri can just stand in the background and hang out. Her and Stern can just relax. For those of you who haven't seen, check out Locke's video. He did one where he killed a stupid dragon with just 3 units, I believe. Oh, I think I just made the mistake of not allowing Mashri to be in the background there, but that's okay. So I learned my lesson. Don't use Revitalize since his faith is bad. One, two. That should be enough to do the chain right now. I'll do the chain right now. And plus, there's only 1 unit there. If I steal time, I could just get the chain in though, right? With the snipe dagger? Oh no, I don't have snipe dagger. Never mind. Alright, so I'll steal time. I kind of have to, unfortunately. Stand away from him. Crushing blow. I think that was 3, correct? And then Shadowlink gets to go next. Shadowlink gets to go next, but I don't get to chain it. But I think it's already on 3 chains. Yes, he's already on 3 chains. And all you need is 3 chains. So I can just kill him. We will steal time for shits and giggles. Even though I could have just sniped daggered her. And Shadowbind for the kill. Voila, done. Poison works? Maybe I should try poisoning. Do I get all? I should get all the rewards, right? Yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Thanks, guys. I'm learning so much from doing this shit. I just kind of I brute force my way on my spenders account. I just brute forced my way in. Like I got everything on that account, like on one run. Nobody died and I killed everybody. And I did enough damage to kick the dragon's ass. And then on the hard, it took me 3 tries to do it. And my dumbass completely forgot about the fact that as soon as you kill the dragon, it calculates all the points. But it does add all the points. See how it adds up the points? If you, it counts for every run. So it does count for every run. So I only got 1,000 points. I don't think that's enough, is it? Let's see, we'll find out. 1,000 points reached. 2,000 points. No, that's not it. That's the thing. We can take a quick look. I believe you need 1,000, 1,500, and 1,700. Yep, I was right. 1,000, 1,380, 1,780. And you just get more medals. So how am I gonna do this? I need to probably finish Gafgarion. And then bring Stern in, have Shadow Links and Stern, and no one dies. And like you guys said, just kill the dragon, right? Because I don't care about any of this garbage. So just kill the dragon for maximum point, and I should be able to get it. So let's open up some chests. Let's wait a second. Wrong click. Wait a second. Did you guys see how many medals that I got for that? You don't get many medals for killing the boss, do you? Do you guys know? Do you only get 1 medal per run? Because if that's the case, it's gonna take ages to beat this game. You have to rely on the thresholds. Each time you meet the next threshold, you get more medals. I know it's in there somewhere. It's in the thing. So there you go, 1 ribbon. These things are very hard to get, so. No. 2 ribbons. I still can't go to the next tier because you need to do... Oh, I got a boss gift tickets though. You have it in your box? I have it in my box. Let me see. I still haven't gotten a rare ticket in order to skip to the next tier. Poison Mist for AP generation. You can use it to move around. Yeah, poison gives good amount of AP and you can use it for moving mixes. But does poison hit the dragon though? It doesn't, right? You're just doing it just to do it, to gain AP. Alright, that's good to know. I'm actually pretty slack off on Shadow Links. But the more encounters I have against her in arena, she's a force to be reckoned with. She's definitely like one of the best MRs, like in terms of high usage. I feel like you can use her almost in most places, especially if her weapon procs. See, now the thing is though, I don't really want to increase the faith on Orlando. Because then he's already weak to magic. He's just going to take more damage. Oh, okay, you keep asking me that. That makes sense now. My inbox, right? Yeah, okay. My presents. I got 7. I only got 7 because of I only got 1,000 points. Let's do some arena though. Let's do some arena while I'm contemplating. Okay, so if you get 7 to 10 medals per normal run, and you get 21, and you have to get 4K points, then personally, I'm not gonna do any hard runs then. What I'm gonna do is then finish off the hard quests, and then use the tickets to farm normal boss. Because I cannot beat hard boss on one run. So if you get 7 to 10 tickets, that means you only need 40 tickets to get roughly 14 to 20 tickets or medals. Comparatively speaking, if I was to beat hard boss on 3 tries, that's 90 tickets. And I'm only getting 21 medals. But that being said, you will definitely get tons more points if you beat hard, right? Because the goal is to reach the different thresholds. I think the highest threshold is 500,000 points, and you get like what, 100 medals and things like that. So if you're going, if your power level on your account can beat hard, definitely you have to do hard. But I don't think I can do hard. I think I might have to stick with normal. But let's see if I can get more success on Arena. This is my current team. It has performed very well. As you can see, I did lose because there were some really matches that were kind of iffy. I'm pretty sure this is an easy win, so I have to take it, right? I mean, it's kind of like you have to take easy wins. And by the way, Delita he's stupid good. Delita is insane in terms of. Sorry guys, you don't have to really watch this one. I'm gonna skip it. I should be able to win this, no problem. I need a win to make myself feel good. Losing sucks. Even though I'm a very casual player, I'm still competitive, man. I don't like losing. Who likes losing? I guess LA Clippers enjoy losing. Sorry, man, if you're a Clippers fan, I apologize, but. Yeah, but I do enjoy the paralyzed, though. You know what I mean? Like, Shadow Lynx doesn't do that much damage, to be honest. So, she's more for, like, control and things like that, sometimes, I feel like. And I'm a huge fan of status effects in terms of Arena. But yes, of course, if you have like the best, let's say there's a UR quality weapon, you know, getting a +5 version of that, even an MR, like you said, the Kodachi, you can do tons of more damage, but you remove that paralysis, which sometimes can change that one, like that one fight, that one paralysis could mean like a world of a difference. So my goal is to go after dark slash attacks. But that's not an ideal situation to attack. This one, I'll probably lose because these are some nasty combos. That being said, I'm still going to go after it. Now I'm going to switch Mon to the side. And then I'm going to switch Delita to the side. Because I want the matchup to be them facing each other, even though they're going to move in one cohesive unit. This is going to be a very tough match, but they don't have any sorts of really resistances. I don't know why they're doing this, but we're going to go after it. It doesn't really matter. Win, lose, or draw, that's what we do here. Carlos, how you doing, sir? I needed 122 turns to kill the hard boss with all missions clean. Yeah, it took me 3 tries, so I don't know how many turns that is, but definitely way more than you. But I really don't envision this account to be able to clear it with ease. So wait a second, did I switch my espers around? Because why am I taking so much damage? That's a lot of damage, even though I have. Okay, how's this gonna work out? I can't die here. Never mind, I died. Did I take off my slash attacks? Okay, that's GG. She stopped me, dude. That's BS. Boss battles is really hassle to do on weak account. It really is. It seems like it's like kind of like analogy would be like you're trying to take over a bunker, like with heavy machine guns, maybe World War II time, and you're just sending waves and waves of soldiers, and they're just getting slaughtered. You know what I mean? It's very frustrating. You're just seeing your comrades get slaughtered like that. I think I screwed up, folks. No, I didn't. He just hitting me really hard. So I think this video, I might try to craft the armor or something because this is not ideal for him. Clearly, this is not ideal. I need to get the slash resistance to make him be completely slash resistant. Not completely, but to get there. I have dark resistance. Look at how hard Vener hits. I have 11% from dark resistance. Plus 15% slash resistance, right? That's a lot of resistance. And she still took half of my life. Since Bell doesn't work on him, I'm gonna remove it. And I'm gonna go with Bell on him, maybe. I did get more. Oh, by the way, yesterday I fought against this Mont. His Mont was faster than my entire team. Next time I should just take a screenshot of all their equipment before I attack because I didn't look at his equipment, but his Mont moved before all 5 units. His 2 units and my 3 units. So I don't know what equipment or whatever this person has. I don't see how that is possible that a Mont can move that fast. Do you guys know? Like, isn't that insanity? How is it possible that a Mont can move that fast? I need to figure out why that Mont was moving that fast because there's no way. With all this gear, it has 65 agility, right? I don't think any of this stuff has agility except the Bell. So that Mont had an agility of like 80 to 90. Odin, there you go. All right, let me see. Odin. 15. What's the maximum on Odin then? 20 agility? With Hermes? Yeah, Hermes. I mean, that Mon was just like... He started out this corner here, and he go, went, and then he went, and then he just got to my line so fast. I was like, what's going on here? What is happening? Yeah, I think I need to... Okay, you know what? After this couple of fights, I'm going to go and max out my Odin. Yeah, so then that means, wow, Odin is super OP then. Okay. Alright. We're gonna go attack. We're gonna find some dark slashers. And that is not it. This will work. See, last time I lost because of the Warrior Light, right? Yeah, it's like a ninja mod. That's insane. Yeah, the Iron Giant has age, but I'm using it to defect against her. Let's take a look at their gear, right? While we're here to learn. So let's learn. They went with critical. They only have a +4 though, but I guess it doesn't matter. That's good damage. +4. Probably should have get that evasion to 19 there. They almost have a finished Tetrasilphid, which gives 15 agility. 57 attack there. So this one is not a whale per se, right? I mean, a whale probably should get this bad boy up to like 99. So they're using anti-slash against him. Coral Sword on him. That's interesting, actually. This is probably sort of a pseudo whale, right? This is probably a spender though. Maybe not. All right, you know what? Let's just gonna attack this team. These two guys are gonna be ultra annoying, but they don't have Vow, so they're gonna generate hate with his taunting spell, which can deal a lot of damage. So I need to equip accuracy, which I have accuracy here. And then that's 4 accuracy. This gives me 6 accuracy, so I should be okay. The other option is to equip the accuracy vision card against that team. But I'll lose some agility, but I don't really have that much agility. 6%. I think we should go with this. Yes, you are Mont. I think we should go. Yes, you are Mont. It must be the he must have the Uber version of Mont. I think it's for magic stats. It is. I know it is. Let's go back just to double. Did he go for the magical version though? That seems a bit. No, he went for the critical version. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna test it out. Now, still, they have really good equipment. Is everybody lined up? If she gets in range of my Orlando is gonna die. So I have to stick Mon in front of him. They don't have Vow of Love, so. It won't stack. Yeah, I know it doesn't stack. But I wanted it because I have more stats, right? I had 40 HP and a little bit better stats. I need to do some crafting off stream. Tomorrow night. I'm gonna craft. I'm just go craft. It's gonna be my crafting day. I've been getting really good sleep lately, by the way, because I'm not trying too hard on this event. And just kind of relax. And plus, you guys know I play a lot of games. So every day is, oh my god, these guys are too fast. That's actually good damage though. Yep, he's dead. So really my goal was just to draw fire, right? That was it. But I think, oh, we evasion him. That evasion didn't matter. He still died. She's gonna stop me, I know it. Oh no. Wow, these guys are really fast. I think I just got overpowered based on their equipment. Not equipment, but I think their units are just better. Like better vision cards and things like that. You do it on stream? No way, man. You want to sit here and endure, like literally just staring at me clicking on a... Oh, man. Oh, Shadowlings. All right. Is this redemption time? Damn it. No, it's not. Shadowlings is going to tear me up. This is really weird. When I do it on stream, I always get slaughtered. But you guys saw when I make that one video where I have 5 wins in a row. I think it has to do with luck, man. All right. Let's pick on this team. I think this is more fair of a team. But we're going to switch Mont to the middle. Does this give agility? I forgot. No, it does not. So I don't need this for this fight. I'm going to use this and boost my agility. I better win this fight. If I lose this fight, I'm going to shut off stream, go cry myself to sleep. Iron plate +5, yeah. It gives you, what, +6 slash resistance? I'm seriously not a fan of the golden armor at all. It has so many negatives on it. I think I'll gladly do an iron plate +5 than a golden armor. I don't know. Use your cape. Yeah, yes. Maybe I should use my cape. Didn't they fix the AI on the cape? Next one, Ben. What the hell is going on, man? Why is he up there by himself getting killed? I think I lost. I think this is a loss, guys. I think I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. Use your cape. It's good to see the matches to learn more about. That was a bad one because I really needed Delita to stay in the fight. But right now, I think it's game over. Yeah, now it's definitely game over. Well, if I can kill Shadowlings, I might live. How did she go twice? Did she really just psycho me in terms of speed? I find that hard to believe. I don't get it. I should really just take a look at their equipment and study it really badly and then it's like, wait a second. What the freaking hell just happened? I think Mont serves better purpose on the corners. Let's put on his cape. And then I'm just gonna shove Mont in the corners. I don't like it when Mont is in the middle anymore. I lose a lot of fights when my tank is in the middle for some weird reason. Seriously, Shadowling's like, you saw her, right? She attacked me. I stood there and did nothing. She attacks me again. What is my agility on my unit? 72. How the hell did she pass me? I don't know. I guess I can't even target Shadowlings anymore. Maybe I need to go back and target magic users. This fight I will lose for sure. Let's target Stern. Let's do this one, folks. Nah, this is kind of obnoxious too because she'll just keep doing that stupid garbage. She'll keep casting shield on him over and over. So I have to kill him. Actually, you know what? I can do him. I can do him, I think. Oh, never mind. I got more targets. That's an odd team. This is a very odd team. I don't really like this team because these are really squishy units. And having a support unit, most likely these two will be one-shotted anyways. Oh wow, this person's got nice gear though. Holy shit. This person got a +4 platinum robe. It's kind of useless though. I wouldn't be equipping this because of missile attack resistance. So what, somebody with a gunner team is not going to attack this team? This person got a +4. Let's see what his... Let's see what this card is. Interesting. Very interesting. You guys seeing this, right? This is so funny, huh? You can do that one. Surely you have better units than Mon, or is this a showcase thing? What's up, Quack? Why is it every time you come in the stream, you're like, yo, fool, why are you using shitty units, bro? You know, you're not the first one. I think Mario said the same shit last time he was here. He was like, yo, bro, why are you using shitty Mon, man? And I think someone else came in and said, hey, man, what's up with using Mon? You don't have better units? Look, man, I don't have better units than Mon. It's so sad. I'm very sad face right now. You guys are like, why are you still using Mon from 6 months ago? Alright, man. Let's take a look at my account and you guys tell me if there's a better unit. I'm like really sad face right now, dude. I think what I'm gonna do is next time I stream, I'm gonna use my Spender's account and then you guys can be more what's the word I'm trying to find? You guys can be more injecting your recommendations because I have more choices. Let's take a look at my account. Let me see here. Alright. All seriousness. No, that wasn't a showcase. I seemingly have the most luck. Yeah, he did. That person went pretty hard. I seemingly have the most luck when I go for an anti-slashing. No, Quack, no, bro. It's all good, man. It's a natural, like, I always say, the first thing that comes to your mind when you see something and that's how you react to it is the natural one and most likely the correct one. So So it's all good, bro. Like I'm not, no, man. I'm not irritated or I'm not angry at all. I'm just laughing because it's funny. Because many people said the exact same thing. So if everyone's saying the same thing, then it makes sense. And it's not the fact that I like Mon. It's just I like a tank. I still stick with the idea of having a tank, two attackers, to try to make the better situation. Because I try Ayaka over and over. Like it's still so hard to do with Ayaka. Like I try the offensive route with Ayaka, but it seems like she's still slow. I'm still trying to figure out how to make her a little bit faster. Mon with Golem instead? Like Mon with Golem with what? Like defense? Yeah, that's a problem, Ben. That's a problem because as you can see, this is what I got to work with. This is one of the issues with free to play. And this is why streaming with free to play is a great idea. It shows people that when you have limited resources, but you have a lot of brain power behind the viewership, you can get better, right? Like I'm sure you guys out there with access to my account are far more capable of building better team comps and utilizing perhaps something a lot better than me. My issue that I'm dealing with, honestly, like this is not an excuse. Like this is my real issue is that I'm playing two accounts and I'm playing two accounts trying to get all of these quests done all the time. So literally all day long, I'm occupied. And it gets to the point where if you don't hone in and sit down and stare at your account all day and work on every little detail of things, you're going to be like so far behind. I'm getting more and more behind on my free-to-play account. I know this. But the thing is, I'm okay with it because I know my Spinners account is doing where I want it to be. I had no aspirations to strive to be strong in Arena, but at the same time, I enjoy doing Arena. And even a loss, like many of you have said, is teaching me things. And unfortunately, in many ways, like doing YouTube and streaming is kind of like a job, right? Like no matter how you say that as a hobby or whatever, it's still considered more or less a job because you have to make sure you do what you do right. You know what I mean? Like you have to make sure you do it right, that people are happy with what you do. And I don't mean it like me trying to convey correct information. I mean as in trying to make sure I entertain people. And that's really what I want to do. Thank you, Quag. Yes. It's really just, I think the way it is there's so many things going on in this game. Imagine running multiple accounts and you're trying to be successful at all of them. It's literally a full-time job. I'm looking at it. And that's why I don't want to go hard on events, at least on one of the two, I think in the future during events. Like if I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing in terms of progression, like for example, today I should have just streamed using my Spenders account, right? Because that way I can show you where my progression is in terms of the Trials of Reckoning. That should have been something I should have done instead of trying to do what I'm doing here, even though we had a lot of fun, right? I really enjoyed Trials of Reckoning, that one run with you guys giving me a lot of suggestions. I thought that was, for me, I was very entertaining and fun. But keep the suggestions coming though, because I swear to you, okay, let me put it this way. I'm actually a good player. I'm very diversified. When I realize what I'm doing with YouTube and playing different accounts to show you different perspectives, it's very taxing, right? It is taxing because you have to make sure that you remember correctly what you got on this one account, what you got on the other account, and what you're trying to work with, what you're trying to do to improve. And you're always trying to gain the new items that the game is presenting to you and things of that nature. Keeping track of, oh my gosh, what do I need for this account? Yada, yada, yada. And it is taxing, but it keeps the brain functioning well. And at my age, it's good to keep practicing that. So let's just keep going though. Let's keep doing it because I love doing streams because I would love to ideally do 2 streams a week because trying to do streams really makes me step up my game, so to speak, and learn and then take people's suggestions and kind of absorb it all in and then get better at it while I'm playing during the week, you know, on my own, whatever. So Ben suggested Golem, which obviously is not going to work because I don't have Golem. So my only options right now, right, is slash resistance, and or magic resistance. I've been having the most success against slash attackers though. I think those few matches that I lost, I think I was just overwhelmed with the enemy's strength of their account. And perhaps my combo with Mont isn't working as well as I want it to. I'm pretty sure I have Engelbert on this account, but again, you can't build units fast enough in this game, right? Yeah, I do have Engelbert. And I have Whisper, right? I think Whisper View would be a great idea. Odin, you think Odin will be good? I'm leaning towards Siren though, because it gives me more slash resistance. Yes, I do need to do Star Masters. You're absolutely right, Ben. I'm so close to getting Whisper to Limit Break 4. Hey Koi, welcome to the stream, buddy. I'm so close, right? I should be able to get her done. And I think what I'm going to do is switch Whisper out for Mont and then go hard on slash resistances and then work on my Snow card. And if I use the Snow card, then that's additional 9% slash resistance. Plus I'm going to be crafting iron armor. That's another 6%. And she has an innate slash resistance. So other unit isn't using giant for more slash resistance. You're right. You're right. I think I should go with, like, here's a problem. Like, how is it that if I use, let's say, okay, check this out, guys. If I use Snow with Whisper, then I have to make sure she can get off a Taunting Blade fast, correct? Because without Val, the enemies don't charge Whisper. So what do you guys think? Like, what's the best way to approach that then? Like, what's the best way to get that hate off as fast as possible in Arena so my Delita and Orlando can kind of go in and kill things? Any suggestions on that? Because I guess I have to make my Whisper somewhat fast and get her to cast her TP skills to gain the AP fast enough to cast Taunting Blade, right? Let's take a look at my crafting. I'm not going to craft, by the way. That's insanity. We're not doing that. So, look at this. Sortilli J 166. Slacked off on the match measure because I don't have Venera. Resonances with high AP Esper. Huh. Any suggestions on that? Which one gives me a lot of... Oh, yes. Wait, AP? Let me look at that real quick. I have the Coral Sword to get +5. Razgothi can get to +5. Golden Armor, I don't have enough. You need to open with TP skill. I know. That's the thing. And so Sage Hat I need to do. Golden Helm, surprisingly, actually, I know I said as a piece of shit, but maybe it's not that bad, actually. I have enough for a smart code. Do I have iron plate? I don't. I have to go and farm these. Yes. Grace is stupid silly. I fought a Grace the other day. I couldn't kill her. She resurrected her buddy. I had to kill her buddy again. And then finally I was able to kill Grace. It took literally... Out of how many action moves in Arena, I took almost all of it to win. Ziza Bell's on Whisper. Yes. But if I put Ziza's Bell on Whisper, doesn't that mean I need to increase her faith to 50? But then again, I'm going after slash attackers, right? That makes sense. Golden Helm. Okay. I'm not crafting a golden helm. As you can see, I have enough because I was farming a smart coat. By a byproduct, they gave me extra. Yeah, I'm gonna farm the sage hat right after this. I just wanted to kind of learn from you guys, like suggestions, because I kind of know what I'm doing on my spenders account because I have almost everything there. I just need to actually take the time to do it. But for the free to play, it's kind of where I'm like very limited, you know, in terms of things. So I have to kind of like at least get some ideas from the community. Do you think then I should get the iron plate or the golden armor, right? The golden armor definitely give you more. But there's a humongous, I guess none of this really matters, right? The only thing that perhaps really matters is I just need to bump the agility to -3. But these two don't really matter as much for Whisper, right? See, here's the thing, right? But Mont doesn't have, wait, does Mont have hate generation? He does, doesn't he? He should have a hate generator, right? What's his ability for hate generator? I keep forgetting. Taunting Blade. He has Taunting Blade. But how do I... oh my god, excuse me. How do I get him to use Taunting Blade as fast as possible, though? But Mithril Armor gives dodge. You don't need good units, dude. You just need Mediana. I've done Brutal with 3 Medianas on multi, and it's easy as pie. Right, I know, but the thing is, Taunting Blade is so expensive. It's 44 AP. What are the chances that I generate enough AP to get him to 44? Like, after turn 1, he does something to increase. He'll does something to increase his AP. Then the subsequent turn, he has to be able to do Taunting Blade. Because if he doesn't do Taunting Blade, that's over. Turn off most of his skill except Sentinel. Okay, let's see. I think I've done that. I've actually done that. Oh, first of all, sorry guys, I had him on Knight like a dumbass. That could be the... You know what? We're going back, guys. We're going back to do some arenas. So Blade Bash, I think I have this turned off. I'm going to turn that off. Sentinel, I have turned on. Okay, turn on. Saint Healing, turn off. Taunting Blade, turn on. So that's problem number 1, folks. Problem number 1 is I did not put on Paladin. That's why I lost more matches. So Divine Grace is turned off. Immortal Spirit is turned off. And that was the reason why I kept wondering to myself, why isn't he using Immortal Spirit in Arena? Like a dumbass, he wasn't on Paladin. So remember, solution number 1 when you fix something is look at the equipment. In this case, I didn't look at the equipment. What I mean by that is look at the mechanics of it. A Sword Guard. Yes, I have Sword Guard. So you're saying I should, instead of doing, yeah, oh, now I know why. I switched to Knight because there was something I needed him to do damage on. So let's switch back. That's why he was dying so fast, guys. That's why he was dying so fast. Sword Guard, chance of taking reduced. Chance of taking physical attack. Well, wait. When I do Paladin, because everything is physical attack if I'm going against slashers? What do you guys think? Slash attack, is it better to go with Paladin or should I go with Sword Guard? Because I will have to farm more JP in order for him to utilize it. And I think I will switch to Whisper once I can get working on some equipment for her. And if let's see, Lord. Stone Throw definitely off. Discipline's off. I think Jamming Edge, I actually turn it on. So then ideally, I want him to not use Blade Bash. Jamming Edge? Jamming Edge or Blade Bash? Which one is cost more though? 20? Actually, I will have to turn Jamming Edge off, right? You need to use Taunting Blade. I generally speaking only attack physical units. I don't go after magical units. That's why I'm investing in all of my Espers to do slash resistances. So I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn everything from Lord off. I'm gonna turn everything off. Basically, all I want him to do is Taunting Blade. That's the entire goal of this. So that's what I'm gonna do. My whole goal is to get him to do Taunting Blade. And then subsequently, I just want him to use Sleeping Sword. So let's try that. What a dumbass, man. I just realized I'm such a dumbass. Okay. Problem solved, folks. We solved that issue. So let's do some. So then, okay, let's backtrack one more time, guys, one more time. Should I just go for the +5 Iron Plate? Because that's easy to farm. I could do that in like 1 day probably. Or should I slowly craft a golden armor and slap it on him? I think the Iron Plate, I should ideally get one, right? Because the Platinum Helm is almost impossible to do. Although a +5 Iron Plate is better than a low-level Platinum Helm, and a +5 Golden Armor is better than a +4 Platinum Helm. So that's kind of a way of looking at it. Well, it is almost 10. I would do Iron Plate. Yeah, I'll probably just do Iron Plate since I don't have enough Golden Armors. And then when Golden Armor comes around, I'll just go ahead and farm it on auto and get it all set up. So I will do Iron Plate this weekend when I'm not farming for Job Memories. +5. Yep, I think that's fair. Do you guys want to go farm some recipes, or do you gotta want to actually watch me craft? I actually have a lot of fairy rings. Why do I have so many fairy rings? I think I am gonna craft one of these. I'm gonna craft a +2 defense. Ben's like, let me see some crafting. Yeah, I guess it's my show, but I mean, engagement is more important than what I want to do. I think we probably should farm some Sage Hats. Sage Hat will be very useful for my... Right now, since since stats don't stack, I think farming a Sage Hat will be very useful for... Oh, what the hell? I don't want a barrier. Oh, no, never mind. It'll be very good for my... what do you call it? What's his name? Orlandeau. And I'm also thinking of switching Orlandeau up to a Samurai so he can do Night Veil. I think Night Veil is pretty strong. Against melee units, Blind is actually will be good, right? I just have to make sure to see that they don't have the jewel ring for protecting against Blind. Or is it the Sortilli Jade that's blind? Well, we're gonna find out here. I'm sorry, Sortilli Jade is blind. 1 barrier and 1 spirit. You mean 1 shield and 1 barrier, right? So I have 1 barrier and I have 1 shield. So I'm gonna make a shield one first to give it to Mont. And then we'll go do some farming. I don't plan on streaming too long because I got some stuff I need to do. So Sortilli Jade is fine. So therefore, when I'm going against slash attackers, I gotta make sure they're using not using Sortilege. And then I will switch to Nightveil to blind them. And by the way, Nightveil does do tons of damage, surprisingly. You probably can use Nightveil to do a lot more damage to enemy units once we get into the whole mess of engagement, once we get engaged. So I'm gonna craft a shield first. And then I'm gonna get this thing to, I'm not gonna do a +5. Because I don't need it for my tank, right? I just need a +10. 10 a.m. Awesome. It's 10 p.m. here. So I should have enough. I have tons. I should have more than enough to craft all of these accessories. Where is the one-step crafting button, man? We need that, don't we? Then I can definitely do it on stream. Yeah, I think I should get Orlando to 50 faith since I'm going against slash units. And then have him use the bell. I live in Florida, championships. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Oh, where am I from? Originally, I was born in China. I live in America for more than 30 years now. And by the way, next month is Chinese Autumn Moon Festival. So I'm going to celebrate my heritage. I got some things planned out for the channel. So we're going to see... Good evening, Kyle. Welcome. So we're gonna see, like, you know, what I want to do to celebrate my heritage, because I'm really excited. First of all, falls are like one of my favorite seasons, and I love Halloween for the most part, even though I don't like horror movies. And since I have a home, I have a house. Yeah, mooncakes. There you go. And because I have a house, like, this is the first time in my entire life that I get to host Halloween, you know what I mean? Like, not this year, but we done it the very first year that we bought our house. Last year we couldn't do it because I had to work. And this year we're thinking about what we want to do for Halloween. And then on top of it, I really actually want to celebrate and share my heritage with the world, because now I have a YouTube channel and I'm actually expressing myself and stuff like that. So we'll see though, because I do have stuff planned. I just have to make sure the music that I want to run are not copyrighted, right? Because then I don't want to get in trouble for that. But yeah, I definitely want to play some old school, like, very, what's the word, like old school recognizable music from my heritage, that a lot of it has to do with movies. And wait a second, this should max everything, right? Everything should be maxed, right? Yeah. Wait a second, I didn't get that. Wait, what? They didn't max these? I don't need to max these. Yeah, I know, right? I'm living the American dream. A lot of people think I'm Japanese, but I've been told, not that I got a chunkier face, not that I'm racist or stereotype against Koreans, but a lot of people think I'm Korean looking. But when I used to be skinnier in my face, people used to think I look very Japanese. Well, for this one, I only need the HP and the defense, right? The accuracy, one ain't gonna do much. And right now it doesn't stack. Evasion, don't need it. Crit, I don't need it. So yeah, these are all overrated, right? You're right. Spirit is kind of like pointless. Evasion on this bonus is pointless for this specific unit I'm building it for. So I think this is perfect. This right here is perfect enough for my Mont. And since I have a shitload of Sortelli Jays, I don't really care. It's good enough. But let's farm. Let's farm. I'm gonna farm, by the way. I'm gonna farm for some Sage Hats, so if you guys want to join, we can keep chatting, and then we can just farm for maybe like 30-ish minutes. And then I need to go and do some stuff. But this one's actually quite easy. I need to have you bring, if you have, what's her name? Eldaira, decent level, then yes. Or else Mediana will do just fine. So I needed the accuracy, right? Yeah, so I need the accuracy here. And then that one, and then that one. Okay, password is 15837. I'll wait. I'm gonna bring in my other person too. And then we can do super farm with Medianas. Very easy mode. So there we go, 2 Medianas. So I just need 2 more, preferably Medianas. If not, then you know, someone you can bring that can do some AoE damage and whatever. I did it with 4 Medianas the other day and we had no issues at all. So Mr. Tao, how you doing, man? You're not talking, but you're definitely here. Tao with a 79 Eldaira, man. Wait a second. I'm gonna have to sneak peek. Did you get a +5 mace? You did. Oh man, what is up with this though? What's up with that? You need to get that up to 184. You probably just need seals. Or no, you don't need seals. You probably need a lot of hammers. You probably have to re-roll that one though, because dude, you're not gonna get 80 points from your hammers, right? 10? That's 3 points. That's only 30. You have to re-roll that, by the way. You're gonna have to re-roll that equipment. That's happened to me twice. I re-rolled one of my Mage Mashers twice because I knew I couldn't get enough with the hammers. It's such a that part is so dreadful. It's so dreadful. Yeah, seals are rare. That's why I'm actually prioritizing seals. Like during some events, I think I should prioritize them. Let's see how easy this run is. Like we actually did it with 3 Medianas one time too. Because you just need to go AoE that one corner with the 3 spearmen. Then you AoE a couple more times and kill a few off of those stupid things. And then the boss is going to come. He might kill a couple of us, but then with the flares is game over. I had a very hard time with the platinum. Like I couldn't get enough recipes for the platinum at all. I think that's just the way the game is telling me that I don't have. I think I'm not going to get Eldaira. And that's okay. I do enjoy the way she is designed though. Very, very well sleek design. Like she's very math teacher, librarian, if you will, kind of look. Wow, who is that? That's a shitload of damage. 4K damage? Was that me? Ooh, that was me, guys. I think I almost have her Cosmo Plume max. That's why I'm doing so much good damage. And plus those guys are wind, so they're weak to ice. Yeah, this is easy. Look, we almost killed everybody. So easy farm. Yeah, I'm working on the Sage Hat, and then when I get that done, I'll try to get in some farming in for the Drake lands, but I'm only looking for the Wolf Fangs. So Edison, I'm doing that tomorrow for sure. In fact, all I do when I play this game every Saturday is I farm red memories. I completely ignore all events on Saturdays. All I farm is the red memories. So I'm gonna see how much better it is, because I know the Elchris are already at a very good rate. Like the highs I've seen on Elchris drops on a 2x day is 10. You can get up to 10. So that means you get 5 on a normal day. But I don't recommend farming that on a normal day. I only farm on 2x. Like today should be lightning and light. So ideally, if you need those Elchris, farm the pink ones, the red ones, farm today for your jobs. But I'm pretty sure I only need light. I don't know if I need light. I don't think I need light. And I've seen 4 recipes for Sage Hat drops here too. Like I didn't know you could get that many at once. But I think I got like 40 plus on Nash Tater's account. I already got like 40. In a few hours, I was cooking and I just hit ready every time this person was hosting it. And I know people have been telling me to use the whole, what do you call it? The macros, but I'll be honest, I'm not 100% on board on that because I'm pretty sure the TOS are not a fan of those things. So I think somebody actually showed me TOS, the actual copy of it, of that. So again, I don't know if the companies crack down on things like that, but right now I'm avoiding it just because, you know, if I lose my account, then I have to start all over. And that would not be good for me. Even though I did actually start a brand new account, not for shits and giggles, but just to see the benefits of a beginner player right around the 6-month mark. And I gotta tell you, like, they get pretty nice boost compared to what a lot of us went through in terms of global release. Yeah, and like I said, I have plenty of free time, so for me, I'm not really ready to do that anyway, so I'm not doing it. But if other people are doing it, I'm not like negative about it. You know, people want to do what they want to do, and it is what it is, and I have no issues with people doing what they want to do, though. Like, you know, like I said, I'm not sure if it's something the companies are against, but when I did read the TOS, it did specifically say they don't condone certain actions and programs and things of that nature in their game. So, kind of like one of those things, right? I think they eventually will make multi more improved because there's already people stating how the design of multi is pretty bad, right? In a nutshell, the multi is pretty bad. Like, first and foremost, why do we need Wi-Fi to do this? Like, you don't need Wi-Fi. That's ridiculous. But that must be some old ass technology, and if that is, that's a shame because you know Japan is not behind in technology ever. So, but nevertheless, that's you know, that's that. I mean, I have checked it out, by the way. I have checked it out already, but I just don't want to mess with that kind of stuff. And if I did, I wouldn't be open about it. Am I right? So, but either way, if they can detect that usage, then why take the gamble for my personal use? Like, if I wasn't making content, I don't know, maybe at that point, maybe I'll think about it. But right now, since I'm making content, it's not a risk, so to speak, I'm willing to take right now. But I think they are making decent improvements, though. That's a good point, dude. I think you're right. Like, they're ahead in technology overall, you would think. But do they apply that necessarily, right? That makes you think. Like, do they apply that? Maybe they don't. I don't think they do. I think multi needs drastic overhaul though. I think many people agree that it doesn't harm the game at all if they overhaul the multi system. You know, improve the speed, make sure they give us the ability to turn off animation. That's my biggest like thing. I would love to see that happen. And then basically they should give us the ability. They still use facts. Yeah. See, the thing is like if they gave us the option as the host and simply run the auto system on multi, like say it's in the room, right? For example, when you join that room, it'll say running auto for 90 runs. Okay, 90 runs. So then you as a person that joined simply has to put in, I'm available for, I don't know, 20 of those runs. Okay? And so then, therefore, what the room will do is say, okay, prefer people to do the full run, 90 runs. Then everyone will just do it. And then everyone just hits start and boom, it just runs on its own like an engine. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, what's the point of giving us auto and then force us to play multi when we have to sit there and hit the ready button over and over? Yeah, that's just me. I think that's a great way to solve that problem. And it cannot be that hard to do. It's simply just programming, right? Put some code here, some code there, and boom, you're done. You're right. We don't even have private game in this chat. I think they need to give us private chat too, because that makes it a little bit easier for us to communicate with each other. Oh my gosh, you better not kill us, Tao. No, I don't know if you're gonna kill us. Can you kill us if you're charmed? Oh my god, you're gonna heal her though. Are you gonna heal the chocolate flan? Actually, even if you heal the chocolate flan, we're still gonna kill it. So it better be healed than you kill. Oh no, you did not kill us. Oh, I lived, but you killed. Are we gonna fail because someone got charmed? This is a very interesting fight. Nah, it's still a win. I was strong enough to survive your hit. I was strong enough to survive your hit, Tao. Keep that in mind, man. When you're 89, probably won't be able to survive that hit, but still no recipes in these runs, though. Well, the thing is, though, like there isn't really a reason not to give us auto on multiplayer, right? I understand what you're saying because of the fact that it has better rewards, but it does involve 4 other players or 3 other players. So there's a way to tweak that, right? There's a lot of easy ways to tweak it. I would love to be honestly, I would love to work with Square Enix and Gumi on this game. I would love to be going to work every single day, and my main job is to improve games. Improve this game. You know? It makes me wonder, does Justin even play this game? He says he does. But I gotta show you guys something. There's a guy named Justin on my friends list. I'm wondering if that's Justin from the community manager. I don't know, man. Maybe that is Justin, the community manager. His name is just Justin, so I think that could be him. I mean, how many people named their account Justin, right? I don't think he plays this game that hard, to be honest. I wonder if that's him. I will laugh really hard if Justin is on my friends list. And he's still playing. Like this person is very low on his player ranking, which makes me think it's him. And on top of it, he logs in every day. So I think that is the Justin. And he's on my list. But too bad he doesn't watch my streams or anything. So Justin, come on, man. Come to my stream one day and check it out. It's on YouTube. It's not even on Twitch. I think that was recent. Wasn't that on Wednesday? Because I think I saw Diggs post up about his stream because Diggs is in my Discord. He's in there. So he in his title under his name, he wrote streaming tonight, Justin might show up or something. I read that. So that's why I posted my stream on Wednesday. I didn't want to stream on Wednesday because that was another night I could have streamed. So I figured Friday would have been a better time to stream because I don't have much going on tonight. So I believe Justin was supposed to come to his stream. So if you interviewed him, that's good. Oh, he's a community manager for both? Yeah. So then maybe he's preoccupied with FFBE because I know that game is very very time consuming. Like you have to do a lot of stuff for that game. I'm not a fan of that game though. Like it's the pool is humongous, and then they added whatever the new system they added to do more power creeping. I can't play that game. I'm not really a fan, but I'm glad that it did go 4 years so far. So that means there's a lot of Final Fantasy players out there. Like, what does he do? Is he just a regular Joe Bob? He just so happens to be the representative of these games, or does he work for like Square America? That must be a tough job. You imagine that every single day you gotta go on Reddit or wherever it is that he goes and he has to read all the complaints. And then maybe the complaint department has to send all their emails and whatever to him, and then he has to. It seems like a kind of a tough job to do, man. Yeah, I thought he was a Square Enix. So he probably works for Square Enix America, which makes perfect sense. I would love to work for Square Enix and then have them design the game of my dreams. I'm not a fan of FFBE. I tried 3 times to play that game. And I re-rolled for a very long time. And then I realized how tedious it is to get all the units, get their TMRs. So at first, when I saw the TMR on this game, I was like, oh no, why are they doing this to me? And then I realized in this game, it's a little bit easier to get the TMRs, right? For that game, it's very rough to get the TMRs. So I wasn't a fan. It just seems like you're just the head of the department that deals with complaints. Maybe suggestions. That's the community manager's job. It's a tough job. I can't imagine that it's a very it just seems like a time-consuming job. But at the same time, if you love what you do, it's not a job. That's one thing people always told me. If you love what you do, it's not a job. I'm surprised that he's not charming all of us, because we all have high faith, I assume. As long as he doesn't charm all of us, we can kill him super easily. This is a very easy run. But if he does get that charm on all 3 units, it's an automatic loss. Actually, maybe not an automatic loss. And what's up with our luck? We haven't gotten any drops of the Sage Hat recipe. I was getting them left and right when I was running it a couple of days ago. You know what, Clock? That's not necessarily a bad mentality though, because I don't think I want to collect Transformers as a job, right? Because many times over, when people do combine hobby and job, sometimes it can be less rewarding, so to speak. I suppose it depends on what your actual job was. Like if I was playing this game and I'm a community manager, then I don't really get to play the game. Like if I was a game designer and I get to play the game that I design, then I think that's a little bit different than what Justin does in terms of, even though gaming for Justin is a hobby and then he's doing it for a living, but what he does doesn't allow him to enjoy the games, which is what his hobby is to begin with. But if you're a game designer, you have to play your games because that's what you do. I'm not a fan of working at home, to be honest. Then again, it depends on what your work is entitled. Like what is your work entitled, right? If you're working at home and all you're doing is answering phones, then I don't know about that. But if you're at home and you're like running your own business and you're just doing everything from home that you could be doing at an office, then of course I'd rather do it at my home. But I don't know if I have a dream job per se. I think streaming in its own right is actually very tedious because you have to be creative in terms of your content. You have to be up to par with your knowledge in terms of whatever you're streaming of. But one thing I learned is people love review videos, right? I don't mean just games. I mean anything in life. People love the open boxes. People love the let me review consumer products. And those type of YouTubers, oh, here we go again, Tao. Tao, I think you need to put on some anti-charm items. Like there was this one young lady, I saw her the other day on YouTube. She hasn't done a video in 3 years. But then when I went back to look how many years ago she started her channel, she only did it for like, I don't know, a few months. And she got 700 subscribers over a very short amount of time. And all she did was stream about tech stuff like phones and like gadgets. And people love that stuff. People gladly subscribe to those type of things. So in hindsight, should I have like done something like that? I mean, I'm not a techie guy though. I think that's perfect for my friends. They're techies. I can't do tech stuff. But I did want to do reviews for my toy collections. Like I thought about doing one of those channels. But one of the issues with that is you have to keep buying toys. You know, and you have to buy toys to review that you perhaps don't necessarily enjoy. And then of course your subscribers, they can mail you the product and then you can review them. But again, that can seem tedious as well, right? That I think at that point it can more or less have that feeling that you're not going to enjoy your job as much as you thought you would. I'm not gonna lie, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor. I knew that I wanted to be somewhere doing something to help kids not get sick. That was my whole thing. But then once I became a nurse, because I knew once I learned what doctors did in this country, I elected not to be a doctor, by the way. Nothing against doctors, it's just I choose not to do what they do. But then I thought about being a nurse, and then I ended up being a nurse. And then what I learned in school and what my perceptions of what a nurse does and what he or she does overall is clearly not the same thing when I'm actually in the workforce. I can't say definitively how nursing works in other cultures, but I can say definitively in America, nursing isn't all that glorifying. Like there are times where it feels very satisfying. but there are many times where it doesn't feel like I'm doing what a nurse, in my opinion, should be doing, right? There's tons of politics involved. There's tons of social aspects that's involved. And it's not simply just about medical care. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing per se, but it is something that I realize is not my dream job. I love it, but it's not my dream job. I started this channel because it's something I always wanted to do when I was younger, because I love games and I love what other people do in terms of streaming, in terms of sharing their opinions, reviewing things, and just basically getting your thinking and your perspectives and your ideas about things out there to the world. And that's the first reason why I wanted to do this. The second reason I want to do is I did not actually enjoy this game from different aspects when I first started playing. But once I dived into it, yes, then I started falling in love with the game. And that's when I realized I do wanted to step into the arena of being a content creator, because I started to fall in love with the game, and as a result, that was my drive. That was my motivation to keep going. I was very hesitant to start because, like I said in many streams and many videos prior, anytime you want to do something, you have fear. A human beings, it's natural to have fear, right? You have a fear of failure. You have a fear of being embarrassed and things of that nature. But with the pandemic, I had a lot of free time, and I was willing to take that first step because I always have ideas brewing. And I was thinking about what I wanted to do for the second half of my life, really, right? And I knew that I can't do physical things for the rest of my life because it doesn't make sense. So I need to do something that perhaps uses my brain. And I always felt like I'm a very expressive type of person. And for those of you who haven't figured this out by now, I'm very talkative. I love to talk. Man, do I love to talk. I like to hear myself talking. And so for me, I feel like this was a natural thing for me to do. And I had no fear of public speaking. I don't fear that at all, because for me, it's like, it comes natural to me. Even though I feel like I can improve drastically on the way I talk and the words that I use and things of that nature. But once I'm actually calm, like in terms of streaming, I feel like I can gather myself and really think about what I need to say and just say it in a very articulate way, perhaps. But when it comes to doing videos, it's a little bit different. And I think people don't understand it unless they do it themselves. For example, when people make videos, they tend to get very nervous, right? And when they get nervous, they realize they're looking at a camera and they're recording themselves. So even if you have a script, it's still hard not to do your normal little tics. I think they call them tics, right? People do ums, people do uhs, right? People do the pauses. I think I do a lot of pausing because it's similar to a or except the difference is I don't do or us. I just pause. You guys have to give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot I have to turn my roast It's about an hour and a half, and then you turn your roast. Oh, look at that. We got a hat finally. That took what? 30 minutes? Later, Frank. Be safe. Okay, Ben. Take care, man. So when I do videos, normally when I do a video, especially recently, since I don't do guides, reviews as much as before, and that will change, of course, because I'm really just saving a lot of the reviews when they implement maybe the stones, or when I have someone closely finished building myself, right? I think the way I did reviews, it was all done more or less looking at paper. And sometimes it's not very good in justifying how good that unit is unless you take it for a spin. So really for me, it's kind of like when I do my videos, I want to do everything from a natural perspective. I want to do my thinking right on the spot. Because like I said, I'm a big person that feels that when you're reacting a certain way to a situation right off the bat, your natural instinct, your natural way of reacting to that situation is generally what you think is the best way to react to that situation. So that's why, like, with the way I talk, the way I present myself in my videos, that's how I come off as. That I'm just thinking right at that spot, talking about what I'm talking about. But when I cover something like today's video was top something, right? Top 5, whatever. Then I'll sit down and I'll type a bunch of stuff out, like outline it. And then I'll ad-lib, the things to fill in, the fillers. Or when I do a review video, I tend to try to read off a script more or less. So that way it's comes off as very like formal. But I feel like as a content creator, most of the stuff, it shouldn't be formal. It should be very relaxing and hanging out and just one person talking about his or her feelings. That's it, And that's why I love streams, because I can be real. I can be truly what I do in terms of expressing myself and not give a shit about what people are criticizing me for. And I don't mind people criticizing me. What I don't enjoy is people come at me. There's a difference when someone's coming at you than someone actually constructively criticizing you, right? There's a big difference. And I don't think everybody understands how that actually works. I agree with you, Quack. I think Cabbage does a fairly good job because he only does reviews when he feels like they're ready to be reviewed. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't just review a unit just for the sake of reviewing. But for me, it was a little different because where I am in the subscription count, I have to do things to get views. Whereas he no longer has to do things to get views. He just has to do things because he wants to do things. Oh, look at that. 4 recipe, guys. The luck is turning around. I think, end of the day, it ultimately boils down to motivation. Some people do it for money. Some people do it for fun. Even when I make money off of this channel, I'm still going to do what I do. Nothing's going to change. I'm not going to do more, hey, guys, I'm doing fucking like, what do you call those? Like, clickbaiting so I can get like 500 views so I can make tons of cash off it. No, it makes no difference to me. There's no difference if I have 1 subscriber compared to 1 million subscribers. The only difference is I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers. So therefore there is a bigger audience. Therefore there's more engagements and conversations. There's more comments. So when there's more comments, then people can go back and forth and have real discussions about the game, life, whatever. And that's the reason why I keep doing what I do, because I want to get to the point where I have enough folks who view my channel and support this channel that when I do stream, I can have, let's say, I don't know, 50, 60, 100 people in the room and we're just having a good time. But I don't honestly want to get to the point where I'm like many of those YouTubers who makes like tons of money streaming, right? We're talking about hundreds of thousands, perhaps, viewers at once. Can you imagine looking at your chat window where there's that many people? You cannot read a chat. Then you no longer are at the point of doing what you're loving to do, which is engagement. What you're doing is I'm literally just sitting here farming and there's 60,000 people watching me do this. And that's it. Yes, I make money. I make perhaps lots of money doing that, but that's not why I wanted to do this. And even though I say that's not the reason why I want to do this, making money wouldn't be a bad thing either. right? I don't know if I'm ever going to get to the point where streaming and YouTubing is going to pay all my bills. I don't know, because at the rate that I'm growing, it's what I consider to be kind of somewhat normal, right? I'm moving roughly about 100 subscribers per month. I didn't grow like this. Whereas someone like Diggs, they grew like that because one, they bombarded YouTube with, tons of video content every single day. And there are people who are naturally drawn to his personality, the way he talks, the way he acts, and the things that he does, right? And people are drawn to Cabbage the way Cabbage presents himself, or just simply the way he is. The way I present myself right off the bat, people are very non-receptive of me because of the way I look at things. And that's okay, because I cannot win everyone over by trying to win them over. I just need to be myself, right? Be frank. And if people enjoy who I am, great. If people don't, there's nothing I can do. There's really nothing I can do. There's one gentleman says he doesn't want to watch me anymore because of the way I talk. Well, listen, there's nothing I can do about that. This is the way I talk. This is the way I express myself. I can't change that. I can change the content that I do. I can change the presentation. Wow, did we just get 3 in a row? It's balancing out, folks. The RNG is balancing out. But there are certain things I cannot change, and perhaps I don't want to change, right? It doesn't make sense for me to change, because then I stop being me. And I think end of the day, if you be yourself and people accept you, then it's true love. And that's how I look at it. That's how my fiance and I were. Like, I did a lot of pursuing with her. I mean, I did a lot of bad things and I did a lot of good things, whatever. And all in all, though, I never stopped being myself. Until this day, she tells me there are many things she dislikes about me. Little quirks, little things that I do that are just obnoxious. But overall, she knows deep inside I'm a really good person. I'm kind to children, and overall, I enjoy helping people out if I can. And I'm very good at expressing myself, whether it be good or bad, right? That's the thing, right? And overall, though, people who know who I am are not going to be the ones to push me away because of the quirks. Yes, the quirks can be overwhelming at times, overbearing, right? But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that every YouTube content creators currently in World Visions, I don't enjoy all of them in terms of their personalities. I really don't. But I don't mind them at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch their content. I watch the way they present themselves. I watch the way they present their content. And the way I look at it is they're all enjoyable in their own way. And I think as a viewer, as a subscriber, you have that options to choose. That's why they're called channels, right? I love watching ESPN. I love watching the Cartoon Network. I love watching Comedy Central. Okay? I don't enjoy watching news channels. But there are tons of other people that do. And they exist for a reason. So you have that freedom to select through the channels on YouTube, just as you have the freedom to do whatever it is you want to do in life. And so I'm supportive of all the content creators, regardless of my personal feelings and their own personalities and things like that. Because as a community, I think it's good. And I think right now, recently, more and more people are, what's the word I'm trying to figure out? The more and more people are like, passing on to another content creator if they already did a content. For example, recently Cabbage made a little post. By the way, I don't get the post on my channel until I hit 1,000 subscribers. I cannot wait for that function because it's much easier than me having to make an announcement either on Instagram or make a video saying, hey, I need to stream today, right? If I just go ahead and make a post to the community, I'm streaming tonight. It saves me a lot of time, save you guys a lot of time too. Anyways, hopefully we'll get that soon. But he recently said, if you guys want to check out Trials of Reckoning, go check out Theorycraft Gaming, right? And I added to that. And I said, listen, I enjoy what you're doing. I think that makes sense. Let's go ahead and pass. And I think that's the word is default, maybe? Defer. Let's defer to Theorycraft Gaming because he took the time to cover that event, okay? He really did. And he made sure he was detailed in terms of his explanation. And after I watched that's like, hey, it makes perfect sense. Why do I need to make the content? Because all I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna watch his shit and I'm just gonna regurgitate it on my channel. And I didn't want to regurgitate everything. I gave folks like a quick 5 minute overview of it, and I felt like that was enough on my end. And I just felt like, all right, let's just go ahead and defer to Theorycraft Gaming because he already did the work, and that's good enough for the community. You know, in the future, I think that's a good way to do it. Like if Cabbage covered something, there's no reason for me to cover it, right? Unless I feel like I need to give my perspective on it. Right? If I didn't agree with what Cabbage said, like for example, I don't know if this is something people pay attention to, but Cabbage says he loves paralysis, right? And I say on my videos, I don't enjoy paralysis as much. I prefer sleep. But sleep doesn't work in arena, but sleep works much better than paralysis in terms of PvE. Because paralysis, you have that chance to get out of paralysis. You can actually move around with paralysis on and still do things. Whereas sleep, you're completely nullified for 3 turns. And that is much more safe. That's much safer to use in terms of farming and actual crowd control than paralysis. Because if you give somebody the opportunity to get out of something with a percentage, right, a chance, I would rather take the 100% chance that you won't get out of it. To me, that makes more sense. But in arena, he is absolutely right. Sleep is not reliable because of the way the AI is designed. Like, after I sleep him with my sleep sword, this dumbass decides to go and hits him again, you know, repeatedly. Because the AI is designed that he doesn't understand that that person has slept. So he's going to keep attacking him because that's what he's designed to do. So unless we have control over that, then sleep definitely is not as good. But overall, sleep is great for farming. If you're farming for job crystals, putting that last unit to sleep for 3 turns give you enough time for you to go and gather your crystals. And the constant sleeping, it's what makes it overpowered, in my opinion. And I think stop is just really stupid in arena. I think stop is where everyone is trying to counter that, right? With the ribbon is definitely a good counter, given that Delita and Agrias can do stop. That's OP, man. Hey Chung, how you doing, man? I assume that you live in you from the East Hemisphere, right? Because I forgot. I don't know if I ever asked you where you're from. So this is probably like daytime for you right now, unless you're. Wait, wait? Are you in the States? Well, one thing about sleep is they cannot dodge. So combo wise, if you put someone to sleep, then you can have 100% guarantee to hit them with whatever your follow is. So if you manage to sleep a thief that has high dodge, that's right, Singapore. Okay. So Clock is from Singapore and you're from Singapore. If you slept somebody and boom, you fuck them up with like another skill, then it's a guaranteed hit 100%. So status ailments in general is like, you know, like if you play RPGs in general, they're very, very useful. But most of the time though, simple DPS will outperform status ailments. I think it's really just when you do status ailments and you're relying on that, it's not as reliable as if you're just able to outperform your status ailments with damage. And that's why most people prefer just to bring damage dealers for multiplayer. You know, right now, I should be in Taiwan, man. I should be in Taiwan right now. Sorry, Chong. Sorry to hear that, man. We had to merge. Like recently, I merged because we were all in the same boat. You guys give me like 1 more second here. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I love Taiwan. Me too. We were supposed to be in Taiwan right now. Like, we had our we had our vacation time set aside for this time because it would have been the perfect time to go, you know, where it's not too hot and it's kind of cool enough that, and it's also not during the raining season. So, but pandemic, man, it sucks. It does suck. It just think you guys get to see more and more what I do in terms of travel and stuff, pictures, food, all that. My vlogs will probably be on this channel. But right now, all of that is on hold. So, all right, guys, 9 more minutes, and I'm gonna have to cut the stream off because my original plan was 10:30. I gotta go cook some more food for the dogs for tomorrow, and then I gotta cook some dinner for the fiance when she gets home soon. Yeah, my new guild is Platinum 2, I think. Well, I don't want to say new guild. My guild, actually, that's the best way to express it. The guild that I'm in is Platinum 2, I think, now. So I think we're slowly working our way to Platinum 1. But there's a lot of good guilds out there. Got a lot of good players out there. So, what about you, Chung? Are you where are you in terms of what you want to do in this game? Like, where are you in terms of what you want to do? Like, do you want to be competitive, or do you want to just kind of like do whatever? Because I think we have spot for one more person in our guild, but I think they're looking for someone who wants to be competitive or something, even though I'm technically speaking not competitive. So, but I think the more people you have, the harder it is to climb. You would definitely need a collective, cohesive group of players who are kind of. Yeah, we've been just like steamrolling our competition. Like, I think we've been doing clean sweeps in the last couple of guild wars. In fact, yesterday I did not even get to participate at all. Like, on Taters and Nash Taters, I didn't get to participate, and they clean swept the enemy guild. Like, I didn't even get one shot in there. Oh, congratulations, man! Platinum, was it Platinum 1? Platinum 2? Yeah, I think we just made Platinum 2. Yeah, I think when you get higher, it really you need to have to be somewhat of a min-maxer, right? Man, and we'll see what happens. What I might end up doing is, if I feel like my free-to-play account isn't up to par, because you guys saw, clearly I'm not. I'm so behind in terms of gear, so behind in terms of my espers, my vision cards, that I might have to pull him out. Honestly, I might have to pull him out. And just keep the Spenders account in there and try to stay competitive in that sense. Because I don't want to drag the guild down. Because I'm still there physically, right? I'm still there. Holy shit, I haven't been drinking water. But so I think just having one guild in there, one person in that guild, for me is good enough. I think maybe I can remove myself. And Chung, if you want to join, or anybody else who are competitive enough and wants to join, then you can take over that spot. And what I'll do is I'll just put myself into a different guild. Either that, I'll start my own guild. I don't really want to start my own guild, to be honest, because then I have to rebuild all of those statues. I think I just probably go and go back to joining Chocobo Sky, because I do enjoy those guys. They're very like laid back, and I can be more laid back with the free-to-play account. And in the future, I don't have to actually do things from a free-to-play perspective anymore. Over time, this game no longer cares about free-to-play or spenders perspective anymore, if you think about it, right? Because the way it works is, over time, if everyone's been playing this game since day one, they're all going to get to the point where they will have nice equipment, lots of maxed out units, lots of maxed out vision cards. So all the other stuff will be more or less, like, it will be more cohesive in terms of progression. So the Secret of My Heart card is actually better than Shiva for evade. Secret of My Heart? Oh wait, are you talking about the luck card? So 2.5 luck equals 1 evade and 1 accuracy. So that means if that card gives you 50 luck, you're going to get 25 evade, which is more than the Shiva card. Am I right? Yes, if that is the case, then absolutely, that's a better card, right? Building a Shiva for luck isn't the reason. Isn't the real reason though, because according to Ultima.jp, Shiva is actually also really good for extra magic attack. So, in that sense, then you don't, technically speaking, are doing Shiva for the simplicity of just evasion, right? You're doing it also for the bonus stats for magic attack. So in that sense, it's good. And also, yes, you can combine both. So there you go. So we'll do 2 more runs. That should be about right. And then we'll cut it off. So I think it's about time to thank all of y'all for coming. And then I want to thank all the people that were here earlier. We got up to 30s, I think, in terms of viewers. So I appreciate everybody coming, everybody hanging out, everybody giving me, by the way, really good suggestions. I just need to kind of like improve myself in terms of making sure I take the time to work on this account in terms of getting all the equipment and the vision cards and the espers maxed out as much as I can anyways. And maybe next week we're going to start doing the celebration for the Autumn Moon Festival. Maybe I'll eat some moon pies or something. And then we'll see if I can do some musics incorporated with my heritage. So I'm excited. October swinging, Halloween. Maybe I can put on a costume. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. It's gonna be a lot of room for fun. Maybe they'll give us some Halloween characters. That'll be kind of neat. Because I don't think other countries celebrate Halloween. So thanks, Quack, man. It's always, I'll be honest, I have a lot of fun doing streams. I love the fact that people come in here and very engaging. I can't wait for the holidays. I can't wait for the holidays. Then there'll be like themes that I can do, things I can talk about, stuff that I'm thankful for, and things like that. Yeah, dexterity affects, I think, damage, and also affects, I think, range damage, if I'm not, missile damage. Yeah, Edison, my dogs are right here. Can you not see them? I got them both right here. There's one right there. Hey, buddy. And then this is the other guy. Hey, buddy. I got them set up so they're behind me, kind of like I'm the king. What is that guy with the wolves in Game of Thrones? What's his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name. Anyways, the family with all the wolves. That's how I feel like. All right, that was a good run. Like I got 10 recipes from that run. All right, Koi. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Stealthy dogs. Yes, because they're dark, and unfortunately, the chairs that we have. Oh, by the way, they're like more outdoor chairs, so they're very dark, so they're easily covered up. So one more run, and then I'm gonna hit the offline button. Okay? Yeah, they're camouflage exactly. I love dark dogs, so I was gonna get 3 labs. Starks. Yes, the Starks. They have the wolves as their symbol, right? I wanted a chocolate lab, a black lab, and a black lab, and then name them Huey, Dewey, and Louie like DuckTales. That was my dream, but unfortunately, it didn't come to fruition because, well, we couldn't afford that many dogs first off, and then labs shed a lot. I mean, they are humongous shedders. And my house would just be full of dog hair, you know, if I had 3 big dogs like that. And they love water, and they're very active dogs. So I think that would be a little overwhelming. But these 2 guys, they're really good. They're very, very, very calm dogs. So I'm glad we got them now. But I also enjoy pit bulls a lot. Like, I know pit bulls get a bad rep in America. But end of the day, it's like it's how you raise your dogs and how you raise your kids, right? The environment is a big factor in how beings turn out to be, right? So I think pit bulls are awesome. Like this guy on my right, he's a half pit, half lab, and he is so gentle. And I think there are times where he can be vicious, but I mean, if you piss somebody off, they're going to be defensive and vicious. So Wolf logo, yes, the Wazette. Big fan of that faction. So Chong, really, honestly, is just be active and have a understanding of what a good defense would be, in my opinion. And I don't think there are units that are quote unquote must-haves for a successful guild defense. You just have to have a very good synergistic team. And the great thing about our guild, Tao, by the way, is in my guild, and there are several others that have been watching my content since the beginning, have eventually joined the guild. So a lot of us are free-to-play players, but there are many heavy spenders, okay? And those folks, generally speaking, will have a much better understanding of synergies and things like that because they have access to all the different units. And we have many people from different guilds that comes into our Discord and we have discussions. So far, I haven't had any negative discussions in the guild Discord because everyone's been very cordial with each other. So like I said, you're more than welcome to come join our Discord and hang out for a little while and see if you enjoy the atmosphere. Okay, that's my recommendation. And then maybe just chat it up with everybody and see if you feel like you're a fit. Personally, I don't think we have any sorts of criteria that you have to meet other than you have to be active and you have to participate in guild wars. And logically speaking, yesterday, both my accounts did not participate in guild wars and we still slaughtered them. So technically speaking, you don't need all of your players to do attacks. Realistically speaking, because there's only a certain amount of points you can earn, right? There's a cap. But the thing is, since there are so many strong players in our guild, if they're successful in using 2 attacks, then technically speaking, they negate one other player having to use 1 attack. But overall, though, you don't have to be in a guild to be in our Discord because we're very welcoming and we are all about sharing knowledge with each other. So if you want to, I can give you the Discord information, or you can email me. I can give you the Discord information, or you can just leave a comment in one of my videos and then I can just reply to you with Discord information. Another way I can do it is just put the Discord information in my description. But I don't think our guild wants like 500 people joining the Discord either. I'm not sure how all that works, if there's like a cap space or not. But definitely we encourage people to come hang out with us because I know there's many people that are not in our guild and they come hang out with us. And actually I learned quite a bit from a few of those players, surprisingly. So yeah, Chunk, anytime, man, just let me know. I prefer you just hit me up in my email so that way I can just send you the Discord information. Because it's nothing private, right? It's not a big deal, right? But I just fear if there's some sort of cap space in the Discord, because I don't know who pays for the Discord, if it's even paid. I don't want to violate that since I'm not a guild leader. I don't want to, until I can get their permission, I don't want to just shoot out the Discord information like I'm like a $2 street worker or something, you know, just throwing out information. So anyways, you let me know, because I know some people are interested in doing guilds and things like that. So go to my channel, go to my about, and there should be my email. Or you can go to my Instagram and then message me there. Or you could just go ahead and comment in one of my videos in the next couple of days, and I can just shoot you my Discord information. I mean, I'm just going to answer Discord. Or tomorrow, I can just put a Discord information in the video. It doesn't really make any difference. Okay, guys. I want to thank y'all for coming. Y'all have a good weekend. And hope to see y'all in tomorrow's video. Take care.